Rita Marie Johnson. You are the director of this School for Peace here in Costa Rica. Can you tell us a little bit about the background of what exactly is this school, what this school does, and how it came about?
Well, I'm the founding director of the Razor Foundation, and its principal project is the Academy for Peace of Costa Rica.
What is Razor?
Razor is the foundation that sponsors the Academy, and it is a foundation I founded in 1998 in order to strengthen Costa Rica's national model of peace. When I arrived in Costa Rica, I didn't know exactly how to go about being helpful, how to help a nation. When I'm coming from the U.S., I wanted to be helping behind the scenes. I saw that as the most appropriate role, but I wasn't sure how to do it. And it evolved as I discovered this method, as I discovered how to merge coherence and connection into a practice for peace that is highly transformative. Once I discovered that and started teaching it in the schools, then we had a program. The Razor Foundation has been active in other areas besides the Academy for Peace. For example, we initiated the Ministry for Peace bill here in Costa Rica. I learned about the Department for Peace movement in the world, and particularly in the U.S., and I thought, well, living here in a country of peace, we ought to have a Ministry for Peace. So we wrote an initiative back in 2006 for a Ministry for Peace in Costa Rica that would be integrated into the Ministry of Justice. And so that bill passed on August 19th, and we will now be working actively with this new Ministry of Justice and Peace to create further infrastructure and programs for peace promotion in Costa Rica. And the Academy came about because I was inspired by two methods, heart math and nonviolent communication. I found that in learning heart math, which is a method for feeling peace, and nonviolent communication, a method for speaking peace, that when I put those together, there was a synergy that enhanced both methods, and we called it Be Peace. And in that discovery that I made in my personal life, for my personal practice of peace, I wanted to teach other teachers how to practice peace and to pass that on to their students. So we began an organization here in Costa Rica that ultimately became the Academy for Peace of Costa Rica.
Can you give us a little example of what do you mean by hard math?
Sure. Well, heart math is a method for achieving what's called heart-brain coherence.
Oh, okay. Heart.
Heart.
I heard hard.
No, heart. We don't want math to be hard, but we do want to be able to tap
Come from the heart.
the intelligence of the heart. So through the science of heart math, it's a research institute, they have discovered that coherence between the heart and the brain is what helps us to function at our very best as human beings. It's really a miraculous discovery. You perhaps know the saying, change your thinking, change your life.
Okay.
All right. And we know that changing our thinking is very key to changing our life, to doing things differently. And at the same time, how many times have you struggled to really change your thinking? You want to change your thinking, but it's difficult to make changes sometimes in our thinking. So heart math has discovered the biological shortcut to change, to transformation. And that is that we start with the heart, with a feeling in the heart.
So in practical terms, can you give me an example of what would you teach a child to do?
Yes, I can tell you the steps. The steps of quick coherence, which is an Institute of Heart Math tool, are to literally focus on the heart space, to focus down, to put all of your energy from the head down into the heart. And then we breathe as if we're breathing through the heart. And then we feel appreciation for whatever's easy. It can be a pet or a person or a moment in time that you enjoyed. Whatever's easy to appreciate, you fill your heart with a feeling of appreciation. It's like a big smile in the heart. And they will realize that they have the power to shift immediately from a negative feeling into a positive feeling. And that when we help the heart by starting with a positive feeling, it does the work for us of pulling the brain into this state of coherence where we can function better.
It's new to me.
It's new. I could demonstrate it to you.
And you have children that come here every day, or they come here for the season, or how
They
does
come
it work?
here for mediation trainings, but the rest of the training we do in the schools. We go to them because it's challenging for them to come to us.
Sure.
So we have trainers that go into the schools and work with the teachers, the students, and the parents. And we teach them B-Peace mediation. We teach them this method of feeling peace, which is called quick coherence.
So peace is different than quick coherence, or is it the same thing?
Yes. B-Peace is a combination of heart math and nonviolent communication. But the essence of heart math is coherence. It's learning how to be coherent between the heart and the brain. So what we essentially teach is coherence for feeling peace, and then the essence of nonviolent communication is what we call connection to our feelings and our needs. Learning how to connect with our own feelings and needs and the feelings and needs of the other. So since connection is the essence of nonviolent communication, what we did was we took coherence from heart math and connection from nonviolent communication. We put them together, and coherence and connection synergistically become B-Peace.
All right.
Okay?
And B-Peace is B-E, peace.
B-E and then capital P-E-A-C-E, one word, yes.
All right. And you have a website on B-Peace?
We do. We have RazuriInternational.org, and we also have academyforpeacecr.org. Now, the way that we frame our work is that we are attracting and training the natural peace teachers of Costa Rica. We are looking for the professionals in every high school who are naturally social and emotionally intelligent, who are already peacemakers in their own right. So we go into the high schools, we find the professional, like the guidance counselor or psychologist or social worker, who has this natural ability, and then we train them in the practice of B-Peace, which in Spanish is called Ser Paz. And so once we train them in Ser Paz, then they are able to train the other teachers, parents, and students in the school. And we call these people Razurs. And we worked with the Ministry of Education, and they have adopted this name as well. In other words, they understand that we are looking for the natural Razur and then training them in Ser Paz so that they can be empowered to teach peace in their high school.
So it's been officially accepted by the Department of Education that your program be implemented as one of the subjects. But you are responsible for training the teachers
Exactly.
so far.
That's right.
Okay.
The Ministry of Education sends teachers on paid time to a 40-hour course that we teach. And so their commitment is that the teachers come on paid time, and then we fund the trainers and the headquarters here that provides the training.